Hello everyone, Navala here, and in this video I will tell you the secrets to surviving Roxy, Chica, and Monty in Fnaf Security Breach. Specifically, how to run from them without using Freddy. This is important to know because there are some parts of the game where you need to get past the animatronics, but cannot summon Freddy to easily get by them. In these cases, it is essential to know how to run from animatronics successfully. Stay tuned until the end so you can avoid capture. Now this is going to sound scary, but the best tool in escaping from an animatronic is letting them see you and then break their line of sight if there is no way to sneak past them. This will allow you to control when the animatronics see you and be in control the entire time during the chase. You see, these animatronics are not great at finding someone once you break line of sight. So if they see you and you turn the corner, they will go to where they saw you last and then look for where you went. So you will want to break the line of sight quickly, then go in a completely different direction or go inside a hiding spot. Just be careful with hiding because if the spot is too close to where the animatronic last saw you, they will probably check it. But there's also a chance they don't check it, so if you are going to get caught anyway, it is worth the risk. Another important aspect of hiding spots is that they reset Chica and Monty back to their default patrol path if they do not see you go in the hiding spot and cannot find you right away. I will give you an example of Chica resetting here. And here is an example of Monty resetting. Now when I look at my camera here, it's going to be very difficult to see him because he's crawling on the floor, but I assure you he is crawling back to his normal patrol path in the West Arcade. So how can you break line of sight? Well, a good example of this are the escalators. You see, escalators can help you escape animatronics because they cannot grab you across the railing, and certain animatronics like Roxy cannot see over the escalator railing. So here I'm showing Roxy, who I kited by running up the escalator here and then going around and back down the escalator, and Roxy completely gives up on chasing me. As you can see here, I'm standing and she just casually walks past me to go back to her patrol spot, and I have to purposely try to get her attention to get her chasing me again. So yeah, who knew escalators are OP against Roxy? Another important line of sight break here is the circular area with the palm trees coming out of it. I have lost Roxy many times by running a circle around these, and she will chase right behind me, but eventually she'll stop and get confused and not know where I went, and that is my chance to get away. Be warned that Roxy is the only animatronic that really stops chasing you when she has lost you. Both Chica and Monty will kinda hard patrol the area they last saw you in, and both of them have better hearing and better sight than Roxy does. So be warned that Chica and Monty may be a bit harder to get away from, and I'm showing you here now Chica following me on the escalator. So what you would do is lure Chica to the bottom of the escalator in this scenario, and then run to the top and run straight down and go somewhere where she won't be able to find you. And while we're on the topic of animatronic differences in behavior, you must know that each animatronic has some special things about them that makes them different from each other and will change the way you want to approach them. So make sure to keep all these special things in mind if you want to live and avoid capture. As I just showed you, Roxy is the easiest to get away from, as she gives up quickly if she loses track of you. But as I just said, Chica and Monty do not give up as easily. They usually continue to search unless you go into a hiding spot, or it has been several minutes and they cannot find you. This is not the only special thing about these two. You must know how they work if you don't want to get caught. For Chica, she has the OP ability of teleportation. When you get chased by Chica, keep an ear out for the jump scare sound. Every time you hear that, it means she teleported. So look around and see where she is and adjust your route accordingly. Another major thing you must know about is that if you decommission Chica, she will be able to turn her head a full 360 degrees. So she will often look directly behind her when she is walking forwards after she has been decommissioned. So make sure to be extra careful when trying to sneak around broken Chica. Now what about Monty? What's special about him? Well, for one, he has sunglasses, which means he cannot be stunned by bright lights. But more importantly, Monty does a jump. Luckily for you, Monty will give you plenty of warning that he's about to jump. Just listen for this sound. I played it a few times there for you. Did you get it? Whenever you hear that sound, you should immediately make a hard left or right turn, and Monty will miss you. Because whenever he makes the jump, he has already locked in at the target location. So as long as you keep moving and change your direction, Monty should not catch you when he jumps. On the plus side, Monty cannot move for a few seconds after jumping, so that buys you some time to get away from him. Now you may think decommissioned Monty can no longer jump because, well, he has no legs. Well, I'll tell you right now, Monty is a miracle worker. He is really determined to do something and he will do it. So Monty can still jump despite having no legs. He will still make the same sound, so just keep an ear out for that, and as soon as you hear it, know he is jumping for you. On the plus side, Broken Monty no longer has sunglasses, so you can stun him. Oh, and what about Roxy when she's decommissioned? Well, she will no longer have eyes, so you cannot stun her, and she cannot see you. Now, I know it may not seem like she cannot see you, but I actually tested this out by standing right in front of her, and she did not try to chase me. But if I walked near her, she would immediately turn and chase me. So I think Roxy just has extremely good hearing, where if she hears you walking around, she will immediately try to chase you. But if you crouch walk, she cannot hear you, or at least doesn't notice you right away. I was able to crouch walk around her without her noticing me at all. So you can play around Roxy with crouch walking. And it also seems like blind Roxy gives up on the chase much faster than when she had eyes. So if you're able to run around and get some objects in between you and Roxy, she will give up pretty fast. But let me warn you real quick, Roxy sometimes behaves differently if it's a specific situation. For example, when you first take out Roxy's eyes, she can see you even though she has no eyes. I tested this a bunch with crouching and stuff, and no matter what, if I was there, she would instantly go after me. I think it's just to make that sequence harder, but yeah, in that case, Roxy can see you, so do not think crouch walking in that situation can save you. Now I'm gonna play a few clips of me running from animatronics successfully so that you can get a better idea of how to avoid capture.
Keep searching. He can't hide forever. You're the best. You will find
So just always be aware of your surroundings and look for ways to break that line of sight and then find a hiding spot. And by the way, guys, if this video is helping you out, make sure to leave a like to let me know that the guide was helpful, and also subscribe to see more content like this. If you have any suggestions on videos I should do in the future, or what you want to watch me play, comment below. Or if you don't know what to say, just say, Monty sucks. There you go. Now, moving on, knowing how to run from animatronics so they lose you is great, but is there anything else in the game that can help you? Well, yes, there are several upgrades that will increase Gregory's stamina, run speed, and stealthiness. But how can you get them, as these upgrades are all hidden throughout the Pizzaplex? Well, I will tell you where to find all these upgrades, so you don't have to go searching up another video. First, to increase Gregory's stamina, you must collect the 4 Fizzy Faz items hidden throughout the game, and each one will slightly increase Gregory's stamina. The Monty Fizzy Faz is in the kitchen in El Chips on the 3rd floor. The next one you can get is the Freddy Fizzy Faz, which you can get by going to Salads and Sides and then go down the vent. When you land in this room, go right and then into this office, and sitting on the chair is the Freddy Fizzy Faz. The next one is the Chica Fizzy Faz, which can only be collected if you have a level 2 security clearance or higher, and you will have this level of clearance after being captured by Vanny. So after you lose Vanny, go back to the main lobby of the Pizzaplex where the giant Freddy statue is, and go to the left here. There is a door that you can enter with the level 2 clearance, and sitting on the table is the Chica Fizzy Faz. The final Fizzy Faz cannot be obtained for a while because it is hidden in Roxy's Raceway, which requires you to decommission Monty or Chica before you can enter. But whenever you finally get into Roxy's Raceway, you want to go down to the right here and go to the go-kart area. There will be this thing that you can climb up on, and on the very top of it will be the Roxy's Fizzy Faz. Now about those running shoes, you cannot get them until you have a security level of 4, which will not happen until after you repair Freddy and get the party pass, because at that point all the barriers will be removed in the Pizzaplex and you'll have a security clearance of 4 or higher, so you will be able to go to the Glamrock Beauty Salon, which is in Roxy's Raceway and on the right where the path splits. And I highly recommend bringing Freddy here because there are a ton of staff bots patrolling this area. So jump in Freddy before you enter this area, then go into the Glamrock Beauty Salon and go to the very back room. Here, there's also the Princess Quest game if you wish to play it, but in this back room here, there will be a present that contains the running shoes. Now let's increase Gregory's stealth by getting the Hoodie upgrade. This item can be found behind Monty Golf, actually. If you go to Monty Golf and then go up these stairs to the left to the very back, there's a place called Chica's Bakery hidden back here, and again, I recommend being in Freddy for this part because there's a ton of staff bots. So just hop in Freddy, go back here into the bakery, there's a bathroom right in the back here, and in this present will be the hoodie that will slightly increase Gregory's stealth, so bots and animatronics are less likely to notice you, but still will notice you if you're like standing right in front of them. With all of these upgrades, it will make your life and Gregory's life a lot easier, as you will be able to easily run from any animatronic that spots you by breaking their line of sight and then going into a hiding space. You'll be like the perfect, sneakiest thief. And remember, practice makes perfect. You may not be able to easily lose animatronics right away, but just give it a try. After a few times, you will get the hang of how they chase you and how to escape them.